Well, police say driver error is likely the cause of a crash involving a school bus and an empty freight train in North Dakota that killed 2 people and injured 12 more yesterday. The State Patrol says evidence at the scene indicates the 62-year-old bus driver was braking when the crash happened Monday afternoon near Larimore, but that he didn't stop in time. The driver and a 17-year-old girl were killed. Today, school officials in Larimore brought in multiple additional counselors and clergy members to help those coping with Monday's accident. They say holding school today was a tactical effort to help the community process what happened. Amelia Arroyo brings us the story.
We really did not see not having school as being a viable choice. We can't start the healing process if everybody's going to stay home. We heal by supporting each other.
District officials worked late into the evening preparing counseling efforts to offer students when they opened their doors this morning. The schools called in additional counselors and members of a nearby church to offer one-on-one or small group therapy. They also drafted several speeches for teachers to read to students throughout the day.
To explain very briefly what had happened, what the situation is, and what the opportunities were for services for them throughout the day.
After losing one of their own, the tight-knit senior class of 38 students asked for additional support before the start of classes this morning. School officials say seniors felt the need to gather last night to discuss what happened and to remember their fallen peer.
You know, that small town mentality where they care for each other.
Larimore schools are also trying to ease fears of riding the bus by stationing a teacher on each of their 7 bus routes.
We just felt that maybe some of the young children would maybe be a little insecure getting on the bus now after an accident like that. And we want the bus drivers focusing on the road, not serving as a counselor themselves.
As a part of the healing process, school officials reflect on the work of first responders and how yesterday's tragedy could have claimed the lives of many more.
The injuries may have been worse. As cold as it was, the injuries may have been worse if they hadn't responded so quickly and so competently. So we need to be very grateful for the work they did.
Counseling needs will be reviewed on a day-to-day basis. Meanwhile, authorities will examine the bus to make sure there were no mechanical problems, but they say they don't expect to find any.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.